Well, boy,
How are you, Blackers?
Look, I'm very well, Deeksy, and I had the pleasure of hosting the Essendonians lunch on Saturday, and I met Dyson Heppel's mum.
Okay, yeah.
Now, Dyson
Marie.
Heppel's mum, let me tell you, is an 11. No,
Were you putting in a bit of spade work, were you?
No, not really, but she is such a gorgeous lady.
Well, why don't they just do like your Uluru-sized Sharon Stone that's still sort of just hovering in your kidney somewhere?
This is what I'm going to do.
Your foot at the same time.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do that. They're funny. Great minds think alike, Deeksy, because I think I might get a bulk deal. So I said, well, look, while you're down there, could you X-ray my ankles? Because my MRI is on my stone. It's a renal stone, it says here.
Renal,
right?
okay.
And I phoned them this morning, and I said, "Are there is there anything I need to do? Because I've already had 2 cups of coffee."
So is that today? Is it
Today? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting this. I'm going to be rid of this stone by at least Wednesday, I reckon.
Should I start getting some stuff ready for like the John Blackman Experience, like as in
Obituary.
the best of?
The
for the rest of the week.
Yeah, but we don't fight with each other though, which is
which
very
is nice.
pleasing, because a lot of on-air couples, they're genial and friendly on air, but they hate each other's guts when the microphones are off. You know what I mean? And that hasn't happened with you and me, Dixie.
No, that's right. Not yet.
Used to happen with me and Birchall. But
Yeah,
I mean, I'm only saying that because I know she's listening. You know what I really hate, Dixie?
What do you hate?
When you're driving along in Melbourne and you get stuck at a level crossing, and one in particular, Burke Road, and the other one is in Glenferrie Road, and you're sitting there and the Lasix has kicked in. And you get a double crossing. Dixie, and we have on the line the host of the Block Fans and Faves and winner of the 2014 Gold Logie
goes to
Scott Cam.
Now, boys, I'm thousands for that. I'll put $100 on Asher Ketty, but I've copped the nomination on the chin. It's pretty exciting. I've been watching the Logies since I was a boy, and to be up at that, Gold Logie nomination, fair income, that's crazy. My wife and we just had a bit of a laugh and couldn't believe it. But anyway,
listen, I think you'd be a worthy winner, Scott, because I watch you every night, and so does Dixie.
Yeah.
And you're a bugger too, because right on the death knock last night, I hope your sex life isn't like this, you pulled out on us.
Yeah, that's right. I know.
Hello?
Hello?
Is that Rex Hunt?
You idiot, John. What are you doing down there?
That is the best. I've never heard you use that voice, Rex.
Well, I think that Sam Newman does the best Jeff Tennant voice, and I tried the other night at a function and people didn't laugh, so I'll just leave it. Yes, it's me. I'm here. I'm getting rid of the stones for you, Rex. But what will happen is that all the great ladies will be taking their muffs after me when they turn back fresh fish.
Rex, it's lovely to hear your voice again, mate. We definitely miss you. And has AW given you the call yet, mate? They want you to come back and replace. Who did they get rid of? BT, I think, wasn't it?
And Dixie will know this in Radio Land, that once they do the survey, mate, you are in more trouble than a one-armed prawn in a flock of seagulls.
22,000 bras.
Oh.
Ranging in cost from $48 to $53, only sold in Japan, you'll be happy to know.
Oh.
But there have been no reports of injuries from the defect, which caused the tips of the underwire to protrude from holes in the fabric, sometimes after washing and sometimes while people were wearing them. Dixie, we have actuality.
Oh.
Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Try the veal.
And he did say tips.
Okay. And Col Elliott, we've all been that drunk.
We have, mate. We have.
How are you, old friend?
I thought you said, how old am I, old friend? I'll be 65 this year. I can't believe it. I feel good about that because Kevin Bloody Wilson's 3 years older than me.
well, there you go. You see, but this is really comforting for me, Cole, because I thought you were dead. And Kitty Flanagan, these aren't old testimonials; they're only a year old. Is that right?
That was from my previous show, yes, which we took to Warragul a couple of years ago. We took Hello Kitty there, and now we're bringing my new show. Seriously.
Dixie comes in every morning with his little Hello Kitty backpack on, and I think it's so cute.
You wouldn't tell.
Today is my last show on 3GG.
It is.
Now, you're not going to tear up, are you?
Don't start me. Don't look at me.
But amazingly, what started out as a 3-month experiment back in 2009, I think it was. I said, hey, mate, how'd you like to do an hour a morning with Jenny Birchall? And I said,
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong? I said. So that turned into a 6-month experiment, and then the beginning of a very enjoyable 6-year journey with 3GG, every minute of which I've loved, particularly with you, Deeksy.
And the same here, mate.
You are, in my opinion, 3GG's most valuable talent, now that I'm going. You're a great on-air partner, but more importantly, mate, you've been a loyal friend, and that is a rarity in this particular industry. And we'll remain friends forever, of course. I mean, this is not goodbye, it's just see you later.
Yeah.
So I'll miss you all, but especially I'll miss you, our loyal listeners. So, Deeksy, for the last time, that's all, folks. We'll catch you somewhere else.